Hello guys, how are you? This is HTML5 basic crash course for beginners from AMJ series. In this course from the first part to the last part, and the most important thing in this course, it is very important for the beginners, zero beginners in HTML5, and we are going to cover all basic syntax in HTML5 coding. So just like the video, subscribe the channel, click the notification bell. Now let's jump right into the tutorial. Now we are going to start in the introduction of HTML5 basic for absolute beginners. And as if you are a beginner, you should know and identify that and understand within your mind that you need three important things in writing your code. First is text editor, and when we look text editor, there are various text editors that you're going to use, like Notepad++, Notepad, Visual Studio Code, Code Blocks, Sublime Text. All those are the text editors that you can use. Also, you should have computer, and when I'm saying computer, it can be a desktop or a laptop, but I just suggest that a laptop is most great because you can run with it at any place. You can go with it through any place, and at any time you can write your codes within the laptop. And the third thing is the user. The user is most important, because without a user, then text editor can't use itself, and also the computer can't use itself. So a user should be there so as he or she can use the text editor. So we are now going to jump within the text editor. Actually, I have already downloaded the text editor, and in my choice we are going to use Visual Studio Code because it is very nice to me, and it is very good to me. And for everyone, I think, and I know that all of you are going to like the text editor because it is very simple when using it. Identifies the code, it makes very simple interface for the absolute beginner also. So we are going to use the Visual Code, and I have already downloaded it, but right down there in the comment section I have put for you the download link, and you are going to download the Visual Studio Code. Now that you have already downloaded the Visual Studio Code or any text editor that you might use, if it's Notepad++, if it's Code Blocks, then everything's going to be alright. So first I'm going to click New Folder, and this will be AMJ series. And right in the folder we are going to save our index file. So let's go in our Visual Studio Code, click File, Save As, and right click AMJ series and write index.html. After that, then we need to get the basic syntax of HTML5. Then it is very easy, but it's not important to write it all down there, but we can use the method that is the Visual Studio Code have simplified it for us. Then we're just going to write okay. Then after writing the index.html after writing index.html and saving our file in the format of HTML, then we need to get the basic one, the basic syntax of HTML5. And getting it, you are going just to write HTML. You know, you have seen that over here. You're going to click HTML5. Then you are going to get the full syntax of our HTML basic syntax. And as we can see, there is HTML, head section, title, meta, charset, meta name, content. Then in our title we are going to put the title of our web page. So for example, our title, it's AMJ series. These all are called HTML tags: head tag, title tag, body tag, open and closing tag, and also HTML tag, opening and closing tag. The most important thing that you need to know is that all of your content should stay within or between the body section, between the body and the body. All HTML codes should be between the body and body. So you are going to write any title that you need to write within your web page. For your web page, if it's any other name, but I am going to use AMJ series as my title in this project. Okay, then we are going to save, but I'm going to click the auto save. I click the auto save, so after writing it just saves itself automatically. So we are going to save the file and go right in our browser. So we are going right into the browser to see how our title have displayed within our browser. So this is our first HTML code that we write it and see that we have interpreted it and it have view within our browser. Oh, sorry. Just I need the side view of it. Oh. Okay, so I think this is very great interface that you can see. We can see our code and display our code, and also see what displays in our browser. So this is our title, and the title stays between the title tag, between the head tag, between the title tag. So for example, we are changing, then we just write AMJ website, then we're going to write AMJ website. Then when we come to refresh our browser, then we can see that it changed itself. So that is our title and where our title can display. So another thing is, we are going to start and continue our lecture, and we are going to another section of heading section. So we are going to see headings in HTML5. So our heading, we are going to open. There is H1 to H6 tag. That means H1, it's heading 1 to heading 6. So we are going to start writing H1. So this is how Visual Studio Code is important and very useful in our codes. When you just start writing the code, before you close it closes it automatically, and we are going to see how beautiful it is. The way we are going on with our lecture, I'm going to instruct you on that. So we are going to write in there if it's anything. For example, HTML5 tutorial, HTML5 tutorial, heading 1, heading 2, HTML5 tutorial. We are going to copy these files. We are going first to write heading 3, H4, H5, H6. So after writing, we are going to paste the HTML5 tutorial right between these tags. So if you need to paste all in one, then you are going to click Alt and start selecting between the tags, and right you are going to Control V. You're going to Control C, sorry, then select Alt for the all tags and Control V. Right there. Then we have already copied. So we are going to see how they will display. So as we can see, in HTML you can write any type of text in any size. HTML5 tutorial, this is heading 1, this is heading 2, this is heading 3, heading 5, heading 4, heading 5, heading 6. So it is how we can display it. So we are now going to go on with HTML formatting tags, and we will see some of formatting tags that we are going to use. So for example, we need to bold the information, then we are going to use B. It's our HTML bold tag, B, and we are going to write our text bold. So we are going to run it here, and we're going to see the information are bolded. But when we just remove these tags, then you just can see the text over there, but it is not bolded. You can see it is not bolded, so just we're going to return our tag over here, B, close the bracket, and take the bold right between the bold tags. Okay, another is paragraph. For example, you need to write the paragraph in HTML code to display in your browser, but you just don't need full information just to preview in one line. So we can cut the line by using the paragraph. Open the paragraph tag and write the information. For example, AMJ series is the center of understanding web design, web development and graphic designing. So I just don't want to display all this information in one line. So I am going to click enter over here and take this one right over here, and I'm going to click another paragraph and write another paragraph tag and copy all this and paste it between the tags. So when I just come here and refresh my browser, I can see AMJ series is the center of understanding web development and graphic design. Unless also if I am not going to use the tab, the paragraph, then my line cannot divide in two parts. So we are going to see it also. So as you can see, we have divided them in two lines, but there is no P or paragraph tag. Then if we run this information, then it will just preview in one line. So that is the importance of using the paragraph tag. Okay. Another HTML tag that we are going formatting element, it's strong, but strong is same as bold. When you just make something strong, then it's same as bold. Something else, it's italic. We may put our text italic by writing I, our tag. So we're going to write HTML5 tutorial, then it will display in italic. But when we need to bold the italic text ones, then we are going to use the emphasizement, or it is called emphasizement, or EM, when writing our code. And when we display, it's the same as italic. So if we need bold, we are going to put B between it. Let's see. Control B. Come to select this tag and paste it over here. So we are going to see our italic text are also bolded, as you can see. Another HTML tag, HTML5 tag, we can see small. There is superscript and subscript. Small, let's see small tag. This is very small. So let's preview. Then you can see our text are very small. It is very small such that you can just look for yourself. It is small, more than HTML5 or H6, heading 6. So that is another tag element, formatting element. But also there is superscript. For example, AMJ series, for example, we are going to use subscript X. Subscript X we have seen that is subscript. So when we need to write, for example, H2O that represent water, then we are going just to write H2O. So if we refresh, we are going to see that we got water. In chemistry people knows that is subscript. But if we need superscript, then for example X square, then we are just going to write X superscript, between it we're going to write 2, that is square. And when we refresh, we are going to get X square. So those are some of HTML5 formatting elements. And now we're going to look in HTML5 creating elements, formatting elements, but also styling them. Styling by using colors. Then it's a little bit CSS, that is our next lecture, but I will just going to introduce it. Very simple. CSS is a cascading style sheet that we are going to use it in making our style, decorating our website. So putting colors, making various designs, as HTML is just a markup language. HTML is hypertext markup language that it is used in making web layouts. That is the definition of HTML. So we are going to click H1, style, equal sign, maybe color, then we are going to put aqua. For example, it's aqua. Then when we come in our web page, then you are going to see that, wow, HTML5 have an aqua color. For example, we need to to make our body not white color but putting another color. For example, we are going to style our body, then style, double quote, color, no, this will be the background color, so background color, background color, for example, let's put blue violet, and when we refresh our browser, the whole browser will have the blue violet color. Wow, this is some ads that are very frustrating my mind. I also don't like them. Okay, sorry. So HTML5 tutorial, we have seen how we style our color. Styling, that's how CSS works. For example, we need to exchange the font family. I mean that we need to put another type of text. So over here we're going to put font family, and replace it with, for example, font family, we need Arial type of text that we use in Microsoft Office. So when we refresh, we can see that, sorry, when we refresh, I have Arial. So if just I'm going to refresh it, I'm going to get the font family of what I need. Refresh, then as you can see that it is very different. HTML5 tutorial and others text. The other texts are only HTML5 formatted and it's just a layout, but HTML5 tutorial for heading 1, we have added the font family, we have added color for it, and we have added the background color of the body. That's how we are using HTML styling color within the CSS styling color within the HTML tags elements. So now we are going to see how we create our lists. Press enter, and we're going to see how to create our list of something. To see list of something, for example, coffee, tea, juice. So all those are the list of something, and there is ordered list and unordered list. Ordered list are number list and unordered list are button list. So let's see how we can use them. Ordered list and unordered list. So that's UL and OL. So we're starting with unordered list. That's open. We are going to open UL tag and press enter. Between our tag we are going to put the li list, present li, present list, UL present unordered list. So we are going to start, for example, tea, li, coffee, li, juice. Then let's preview and see how it displayed. So these are the buttons, HTML button. These are the buttons. When we talk about buttons, then these are how our button displays, and this is HTML5 button. So what that is an ordered list or button. It just stays button over there, or U also represents unordered list, and LI represents list of something, list of things. So now we're going to see the ordered list that we are going to start our tag with OL. Press enter. Sorry, it's just an advertisement. OL, then start LI, and we are going to write T. I'm going to copy this information over here and just paste it over here and save. Refresh, then you can see 1, 2, 3. So that is an ordered list. It have ordered numbers from 1, 2, 3 until n number. The last number that you will need, that will be the last of your ordered list. So that's how lists are. Then we are now going to see how to create tables. You know, it's very simple tutorial, and I am just teaching very simple, so as all absolute beginners should understand very well. So it's very simple to understand because I just put small examples and just clarify it well to understand, very easy. And now we are going to see how to create our tables. So when we need to create table, they are different. We are going just to see the layout, HTML table layout, because when we are going to skip and go right in CSS tutorial over there, we are going to see how we design the great table for our codes and for our web pages. And at last, I'm going to give you the very big gift that I'm going to give you guys, and the last of the lecture. Just keep on watching the lecture. It's very interesting, it's very great. Just subscribe, like the channel, share the video to your fellows. So we are going to keep on in creating table. When we need to create table, we should understand there are 3 common things. There is table row, there is table data, and table heading. Table heading are the headings of the table. Table data are the ones that data information, table information, and table row identifies the row of the table. So we are going to start and identify it practically. Table row, to start table row, and start with table heading before table data. So tr table row, no, th table header. Name, again td, cause, th, and last age, for example. So over here just put table data, it's table header. And now we're going to write, we're going to write the table data of our table. So write again tr td, for example, name Abdul Halim, table data, cause civil engineering, programming, age, if you just ask for age, table data, then you can see 20. And if we save it and display, we are going to see how our table have displayed. Oops, sorry. First we need to open the table tag, table, and close it. We have forgotten to write the table from the top and the last of our you know, this table button it's very important, and it should, all our table information should stay between the table tag, between the table and the table. So that is something that we have forgotten, and it's very critical thing to understand in the table. So that's now it's very great. So we are going to see the table heading will be like bold ones, and table data will be the information within the table. So if you need to create a table, it's very critical to not forget table tags. So let's see how the table have displayed, and we can see name Abdul Halim programming 20. We can add the same information, just we are going to copy Ctrl C and Ctrl Z and change the name and put another name, for example Fatma, course programming, age 22. And if we are going to save it, we are going to see another information within the table have been added. Okay, that's how our table element is, and we are going to style our table. We are going to make our table look very beautiful, very great. And another lecture, I'm going to instruct you in CSS cascading style sheet. It's a very important, because we are going to see how we are going to style our web page. Those, or every tag that we have learned, you should make them on mind and note it. So now we're going to see how to add an image within HTML or within the browser. So first of all, let's go in our folder that we have kept, okay, and let's find an image to put right here. We have our image over here, works. So first, remember the name of the image. Before anything, remember the name of the image, then come to your code, put the image file within the file of your index file. After that, let's see other steps that we're going to follow. Over here, we are going to open the image tag, img src equal sign, double quotes. Then we are going to write the name of the image. For example, works.jpg. Then this will display our image in our browser. Going to run it, and oh, it's very big. It's very big. So we are required to make it very small and thin. So how can we do that then? It's very simple. We are going just to write width. We are going to write the width over here. Width equal sign 100 pixel. Height cosine 100 pixel, and we're going to close the tab. So now we're going to see it will just reduce the height, and this is our image. So that's how we can add an image, and we can put our image in any size. The most important thing is to know that just you should know your width and height. So that's the important thing to understand. This is our table. Okay, that's how we're adding our images. And what if we need to create links for our image? You know, some images have links, so we need to create some links for our image. So let's see how to create a link. This is an image that doesn't have link. It's an image that doesn't have link, so it's not really nice. So if it doesn't have link, it can be clicked, but an image that have link, it's always clickable. So we're going to add a link over here. We're going to write a These are links. Now this is an image link. We are learning another things. It is an image link. We are linking our image. Hashtag. We're going to put hashtag. If there is any page of it, then it will be great. But if there is no, then we need to put hashtag over there and Control V. So if we refresh over here, we're going to see this is our image and it can be clickable. We're going to see how we can link it with another page of our HTML page. So that is HTML image and how to link an image. And now we're going to see HTML links of page. We're going to link a page and we can see we are going to write link codes of linking we're going to put hashtag and close our tag. So over here it can't display anything because between here we're going to put home, for example, next page, contract next page. So if we refresh, we are going to see there is next page, but if we click, it's just here. So how to link a page? We need to create a new page and save the file, Control S for saving the file. Go in our desktop, click IMG series, then write home.html. Okay, save the file. Okay, so let's Control A, Control C, Control V. So we have added the page. So this page we're going to delete each and everything of our first page, and we're just going to leave the body and the color of the body, and we are going to put the H1 tag that says this is another page. So that is how we're going to link our page. But you should understand, we have link. So here in hashtag we're going to put home.html. So here we're going to put the page that we have created, a new page, and that will be our link. So save it, and just come here, next page. If you click, then we are going, this is another page. Go back. So that is how link works, HTML links. So another thing in HTML, basic HTML5 for absolute beginners, we are now going in the place in creating how to embed HTML5 videos. Okay, HTML5 videos, we have already seen HTML5 heading, HTML5 formatting element with style and color, HTML list, HTML creating table, HTML creating links. So now we're going in HTML media element, or how to embed video, or how to display our video in our browser. So this step, let's have a little rest and finish the small part we're going to have. Okay, now we are back again. So we have get a small rest, and now we are going to see how we are going to link the best videos and the quality videos that you have taken yourself, how to put it in your browser, how to embed a video from YouTube, how to add an audio script within your browser. So let's take care and listen carefully to instructor. So there are the codes that we are going to use. We are going to start with the video. So HTML video code, HTML video code. Okay. Press enter. We are going to open video tag. Video. We are going to write video with, note down your codes, we are going to put small size. If you didn't put the size, then it will fill in all the screen of it. The video will fill all the screen. So we are putting the size 300, and our height will be height equal sign 200, and we are going to put control, and let's close our tag. So we are closing our video tag, and click in between the video tag. Then between the video tag we are going to see, and we are going to add the source of our video. It's our source src equal sign and right movie. For example, you're going to write the name of your video. My video, it is called video.mp4.mp4. Okay, and another thing is type of the video, type equal sign, also it's video //mp4. That's my video type, and we are going to close the src. So this is the source code of video, adding video. But first I need to tell you, first of all, you should, within your folder, you should add the type of video which you need. My video is video, and its format. Click properties, then you're going to see the format is mp4 file. So that's my video. Then I'll come in my code over here, then I will just write video.mp4, and the type of the video is video mp4. So the importance of putting width is to prevent the video from having full screen display. And the process of putting control, this control just is important because you can control your video. You can play the video, you can pause the video, you can make anything in the video. That's the meaning of control. So let's see how our video is displayed in our browser. Okay, this is our video, and there is an option picture in picture. There is an option to make a full screen. There is an option of removing sound and playing the video. So we are going to play. So that's our video, and we have seen it is playing. And this is an After Effects tutorial. Okay, so that's how we add a video. So we are going to see how we are adding audio. So in audio also we have to see, you should have your audio package in the folder of your source code, and then you're going to write codes for audio. So we are going to start audio input, audio, controls, close tag, close the tag, and in between the audio tag we are going to add the source tag, source src, the name of the audio. My audio is audio.mp3. Okay, and the type, just like video type, it's audio mp3. Right, close the tag. Okay, so this is my audio, and I have over here audio, and right over here I kept it audio. and it will control, my audio will have control effects. So let's see how the audio is added. So this is our audio. We can play our audio over here. Okay, so that's how we can add audio and video in our web pages. Okay, now is the time to see how we are going to embed a YouTube video, HTML5 playing YouTube videos. You know, these tags are very important. The HTML5 tags that always are having simplicity in writing and simplicity in understanding. So in embedding the video, we are going to use the iframe tag, and we are going to embed the video. Open our tag iframe. We are going to set the width of our video. For example, we are going to use 420, and our height will be 8 equal sign semicolon. It will be 315, and that's the place that you're going to write like src equal sign, and this is the place that we are going to put our YouTube video link. So for example, we have easy steps to remove background in Photoshop lecture 2. This is also my lecture. This is my YouTube lecture. So we are going to copy the file. We are going to copy this YouTube line over here and come in our code and paste it over here. Let's pause it first. So after writing it, then we are going to close our iframe tag. Control S, then let's come back in our AMJ file, and this, okay, it just wrote YouTube refused to connect. So let's just put something well over here. Let's put paragraph, open P tag and close with P. Okay, and on our video, okay, this is how we can see HTML video code. Down here we can play our video, we can play our audio, and video have refused to display our. That's how we embed YouTube video. That's our link. So another thing in our HTML tutorial, we have already covered most part of the basic ones, and I just going to give you the gift of HTML5 elements, new elements. Instead of using div elements or div ID or div plus now, we are only going to use header, footer, section, article. Those are the new things. So just subscribe the video. Let's see, in our next lecture we're going to see how to create a web page. We're going to create a web page, and creating more web pages. We're going to create a web page that will be very clear with the CSS. So just be tuned, be careful, follow our tutorials, don't just hesitate, follow our tutorials. So if If there is any absolute beginner, I wish that you have understood, and if there is any question, just drop it down in the comment section over there, and I'm going to answer your question direct when you ask the question. So let's close our lecture for now. Let's close it, and let's wait for another video. Subscribe to the channel, share the video, like the channel. It will be best in your site, because you're going, and click the notification bell, because you're going to get the most updates of our videos, our lectures. We are going to start with HTML basic for HTML5, and now we have completed it, and we're going to start with another lecture with CSS3, and we are going to learn many styles, many big styles for you beginners to start making your own website. I'll see you together in another lecture. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching the video. I wish that you liked the video. Thank you very much.